time you say that, all I keep hearing is coming at you live.
Hey, we're live. It's Mom with the Mats. I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
I'm not Matt. I'm Jim.
He's the Jim. He's the honorary Matt.
I'm the honorary Matt.
Welcome Facebook up there. Welcome YouTube there. So, good evening, everybody. We'll get the chat up here momentarily. Should have planned that ahead of time.
I want to blame the production value.
Yeah, I know. There's the chat there. There it is. We got one person watching, and that's not me. So, turn that down. There we go. So we got Jim going to be painting some minis. We got Matt filling out the Sweet 16 tonight. Sweet 16. Hey, Corey, how you doing? Let's see. Jim, say hi to Corey.
Corey, hi.
Corey, say hi to Jim.
That's the quietest I've ever heard that man.
So, let's see. We got...
Mm-hmm.
He likes to talk.
Oh, he does like to talk. Of course, I love that sound of my own voice, too.
So, tonight, Sweet 16 of Clint Eastwood movies. So, and the Corey says hi, Jim, as well. So...
The Corey.
Yes. Should have come to game day last
I run my own game
Okay.
on Saturdays, so
Okay.
yeah.
Alright.
Kind of have to be there. I'm the DM.
Yeah, I understand.
You know, every time I come into your workshop, I see something new.
He likes to buy stuff.
Well, doesn't.
What you looking at?
The Fog Wolf.
Oh, yeah.
144?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Here's the crazy thing. That
Oh my god.
and this.
The same scale.
Same scale.
Yeah. Yeah, my 172nd Spitfire and the 172nd Hellcat are the same scale, and they are vastly different.
Yes.
Wow.
Hey, there you go.
That is freaking tiny.
Let's see. Landon, is that you on the chat? Hey, John. Welcome to Facebook up there. Let's see. Model Club was fun. Glad you liked it. Corey's in the YouTubes now, so glad you're there. Let us know how long the delay is by chance. Hey, Ken. Welcome. Hello, Danny Tobin. Welcome to Mom of the Mats. Matt, and Jim is tonight. Tonight we're going to be doing the Elite 8 at 8, actually the Sweet 16 at 8 o'clock. It's going to be Clint Eastwood movies. So his entire career spanning as an actor.
I'm doing one side Western versus one side not.
Okay, so Western versus not Western.
Yes.
Okay.
He did add 2 wheels for...
Yes, I did.
So it'd be a Western versus an Eastern? I'm here all day.
Tip your waitress.
The Westerns are on the east side of the paper. So no.
Again, I blame the production.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
no.
don't pay
Way to
me.
not,
They don't
keep,
pay
way
me
to not
enough.
keep the continuity going.
Perfect. As they
It's so
will
hard
be.
to find good help these days.
So tonight, hopefully, I'm going to finish off the YF-23. Hopefully, get over in the booth and maybe do a little camo work on the F-16. We'll see.
I
or do
didn't
some more
separate
working.
any of the Man with No Name trilogies to fill out the Western side.
You did?
I did not.
So that would be what?
Fistful, $, few $, more, and good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which,
Even though technically High Plains Drifter, he doesn't have a name in either, but it's not part of the trilogy.
So there we go.
And I didn't separate any of the Dirty Harry or the Orangutan movies.
Okay.
I forgot Space Cowboys. I love that movie.
That's a great movie.
Kelly's Heroes.
Fantastic.
Great movie. Man, this is gonna suck. $1 Million Baby. That's a good one too.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
It's gonna be hard.
That's gonna be hard.
Hey, bring it over here. Let me get
Where's
a...
the
Oh,
oh, there it is, in front of my face.
All right, let's get a picture of this. We will post.
yeah, that one's gonna be tough.
Oh, cool. Glad you liked it, Landon. You can model along with us.
I didn't set up. One of these days we'll get my crap together.
Just not today.
Just not today.
All right, we're
If all my ducks were in a row, I wouldn't know what to do.
You have ducks.
All right, so
Who
you
owns
go.
the
Let me
battle
get the chat
techniques?
up.
What? What's mine?
I see a battle master, a centurion, a hatchetman, and a griffin. Oh, I really am a nerd.
Who's LJ?
That's one of my students.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So it has to be PG then.
Yes.
Are you off for the summer?
Just about.
School's out for the summer?
No more kids. Their last day was today. I still have my checkout date is next Thursday.
No more books, no more teachers, dirty looks.
Shared, posted.
Okay, and I just posted the Sweet 16. So there we go. Sweet 16, Clint Eastwood actor movies. So not as a director, as an
Yes.
actor. So
Really?
Yeah. It's set on. There's a little piece on the doors too.
So we'll be doing that at 8 o'clock. So in about, start that off in about 15, 20 minutes, give or take, since we got on just a little bit late. So,
Oh, that's right. This is the Eliminator.
Yep. And we're painting the body. On the white.
The ZZ Top Red. So you're doing it out of box, just like it is on the.
Yeah, I want it to be the ZZ Top. I have the LP.
Do you?
Put them
Nice.
on that when I show it, because you got to.
it's cool.
Yeah. So when I bought mine, it actually came with the key ring.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I was a kid and I lost the damn thing. I wish I'd have never gotten rid of that thing. And it was metal. I mean, it was
That's cool.
It was the real deal.
ZZ.
So yeah,
ZZ keyring.
yeah.
Going loud.
Okay, going loud. Alright.
Okay. Do you have one of those little pallets with the little dimples in it? Perfect.
Right there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's switch over some cams here. Let's go trip cam. Oh, can you flip the trip cam up?
You need to do nothing to prep for today.
See, coming in focus. There we go. So you can see what Matt's gonna be doing in the spray booth.
Get the alcohol over there.
Doing the Eliminator.
About 99.
Got to get the good stuff.
Yeah. We got Jim working on minis here in a second. I'll be doing the decals on this, so really good with that. The decals for this are very interesting. So this was known as the ATF program, the Advanced Tactical Fighter.
Alcohol All tobacco firearms.
Yeah. Jim, even in your colorblindness, what does it say above in that stripe?
AIF.
Yeah, AIF.
So did they miss the T?
They did. Completely.
It's supposed to say ATF. It says AIF.
Well,
It says
okay.
AIF.
Knowing acronyms like I do, we'll just call it the Advanced Intercept Fighter.
Yeah, there you
Okay, so it didn't even fall off.
go. No,
Nope.
It's just it ain't there.
that it didn't print it. And it also should have the same. I should have another set of these same decals on the other side as well. On
Oh, on
that
the
side
inside?
of things, on the inside, and they didn't come with it.
Is this an Ilari kit?
No, this is actually a
Trumpeter?
trumpeter kit.
Oh.
Now, something else I will show you. I was also surprised on.
I want to find out how you're going to put weight in the nose of that.
Yeah, so do I. But I just noticed on the decal, so on the front decal, it has the companies that made it. Northrop and McDonnell Douglas.
No,
Yes,
just Northrop.
Northrop and McDonnell Douglas. Okay? McDonnell Douglas was a subcontractor.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Alright? Well, knowing, let's see, that I am a child of a person who worked at McDonnell Douglas,
My uncle worked there too. Yep.
I know McDonnell Douglas is spelled McDonnell.
Let me guess. They spell it M-A-C.
No, McDonnell. They're missing an L.
I smell a ripoff.
And Douglas, they spelled Dovglas.
Doveless?
Douglas.
Well, no peace there.
Yeah.
Okay, so just for giggles, because that sounds like some fortune cookie stuff. Really? That's why. Do we know where they're from?
My trumpeter?
Their country of origin?
No, they're not. I'm assuming.
Not English speaking.
I would say, yeah, that looks Korean, maybe?
How to apply decals.
Well, it's right there. I mean,
Right.
super easy.
This. So yeah, there we go. So Northrop, McDonnell, Douglas.
Trumpeter.
They spell Douglas?
How they spell it?
Yeah.
Let's see.
D-O-O?
No.
Dovglas.
Delta, Oscar, Victor,
Douglas?
Yes.
Doveless.
Douglas.
Trumpeter is a Chinese company that manufactures plastic injection molded scale model kits.
Yes.
The company is located in Zhongshan, China, just north of Macau.
A for effort.
Yep. So what's funny is on both pictures they have it correct.
Well, you know why? That picture is a McDonnell Douglas picture.
Yes, they probably yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And one would
Ah.
hope.
Cool. Yeah, nice sticker, huh? Yeah, right there. Yeah.
One would hope that the picture for McDonnell Douglas would be right.
Yes. Yeah. So.
Green.
Excuse me for a second. Ah! Gotta slide it over from the mat 2 section. There you go. There you go. So, there you go. Look at that. We got it in both stations. So we go to mat 1. We have it being in that one. If we have it in mat 2, we have it in that one. So there we go. So welcome everyone. I see everybody's popping into over on Facebook, popping in on YouTube. Got 7 people watching there. Say hey, say hi. Don't be shy. Here just a little bit. The Elite 8 and 8. There's gonna be Sweet 16 of Clint Eastwood movies. I did post the bracket on the Facebook page, so if you want to go check that out. Is anybody modeling along with us? If so, what you working on? Ooh, Matt's Eliminator is getting a very, very red color.
Tamiya X7.
Oh.
Yes.
Best red ever.
X7.
That shade of Gary.
Best shade of Gary. Goodness knows I love my shades of Gary.
Yeah, if you're a first-time viewer, our buddy Jim here, he loves painting his minis and all that. Jim's colorblind.
Yep, it's all Gary to me. Oh, I guess nobody else will get that joke. It's all gray to me.
Yep.
And so there's going to be at least 3 inevitable questions. How do I drive? How do I know what color I'm painting it? And who dresses me in the morning? I drive with both hands on the wheel and usually too fast for low. All the bottles are labeled, thank God. And thank God for Wendy because she labels the ones that aren't. And I dress myself, oddly enough. I look this bad all by myself.
Yeah, Ken is filling two seams on his M46 patent right now.
That is actually looking really good, that patent.
Yeah. Yeah, that's looking really, really good, man.
So have you ever seen these speed paints before?
I've not.
So basically, and it's the dumbest name in the world. whoever came up with it needs to probably be punished severely for calling it slap chop. But basically, you prime it in flat black.
Okay.
It's a real thick white. I use just straight white dry brush. They call it a zenithal.
Okay.
And then these paints are opaque and they're thin. So it's kind of weird. It's almost like a wash.
Okay.
So all I'm basically doing is tinting what is already highlighted. So where it's really white, it gets a different color green.
Yeah, okay.
Where's my green? So on the bottle you've got dark, medium, light.
Okay.
So of course I can't see it, but that's so in the recess areas. Like if you look, and it's hard to tell, but if you look like in between her toes, it's really dark. But on the outer portion where the light would hit it more, it's brighter.
Ah,
And all I have to do is color between the lines.
gotcha.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And these are actually the original speed paints by Army Painter. Please sponsor me, if you ever want to. I love them. This has changed miniature painting for me. They're originally designed for Warhammer guys who have to have, in order to play in tournaments, their miniatures have to be painted. They can't just prime them and show up and play in the tournament. So they came up with a way to do it really, really fast, and now everybody is doing it, and it looks amazing.
There you have it.
Alright. Wow. Wow.
It's a nice shade of Gary.
It's a very glossy gear. Now, will it stay that glossy?
For the most part, it'll dull a little bit when it dries, but I gotta clear over it anyway.
Right.
After I put the decals on.
There's it right here. Let's go.
Is that what all the numbers are for?
Yeah, kind of.
I think
There
so.
we go. That is red and shiny.
Mm-hmm. Shiny.
So you know the white line that's running across the top of there is reflection from our fluorescent light
Oh,
that's
wow.
above the table. So that's what you're seeing. That's how shiny it is. It's reflecting that. So we'll bring it over here to Facebook. Hello, Stephanie. Happy summer to you as well.
There's black in there.
Yeah. There we go. Everybody can see.
So on the original Eliminator, were there any chrome pieces, or was it all red?
The bumpers are chrome.
So like the trim around the windows, and that's chrome?
No. I believe it's just the bumpers, the grill-ish, and headlights. Oh, I guess the front windshield trim's chrome. Obviously, the exhaust is chrome. Chrome.
Chrome's chrome.
Well, that's funny. I have that same sticker on my wall.
I gotta paint the running boards black after it dries.
Alright.
It looks really good.
Michael is working on a couple figures for his 176 Sherman, the base for it, and a little work on his IL-2 cockpit. Michael, the IL-2, is that the one you got at the at MOSCON?
The Storm or Beach.
And my friend Stephanie says, I now have Shiny from Disney stuck in her head.
You're welcome.
Yes, so.
Could be worse. It could be a small world after all.
We don't talk about that in my house.
Hey, I had this stupid Peaches song stuck in my head from the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh,
Peaches, 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 Peaches. Oh my
Jack
god.
Black wrote that.
I had that song stuck in my head for a week.
Millions of peaches, peaches
That's
for
what I
me.
thought he was talking
Yeah, that's what I'm
about.
talking.
I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about presidents.
Yeah. That IL-2 is one that Michael got at the at MOSCON. So
Great airplane.
yeah.
Good video game too.
Let that go and sit over there for a little bit. Let that dry.
Right, I need to take the tape off the
F-15. Yeah.
Alright. Oh, now we need X20.
X-20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or else you want me to use this stuff in the airbrush.
Oh, X-20. That X-20. Gotcha. Yes, hon. Well, let's see. We're going to grab no, not that one. That one. It's all about half.
Yeah.
Yeah, about half. I always fill it up half because then, I figure if I knock it over, I only dump out half.
Half. Yeah, that stuff ain't cheap either. Although I found a recipe that you can make it at home, but I just don't know if I want
Homemade X20.
to. Yeah. Yeah, X20 works so well that I don't even know if I want to. I don't want to mess with it too much.
Fishing weights.
Ah. Are those cans finished? Or is there a cover over them?
No, they're finished.
Really? Is that how the 15s look? With those slats like that?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
So it is 8:03 if we want to start the
Alright.
16, so it'll probably take a solid hour to get through 16.
There is quite a few.
Yes.
And much debate on several of them.
Oh yeah. This is going to be a very difficult Sweet 16.
Alright. So we're gonna start with the Sweet 16 here in just a moment. Let's see, who wants to be our tally-ho person?
I will once I'm done cleaning this airbrush
Alright.
out.
So our Sweet 16 right here, the Elite 16, or Sweet 16, here we go, of Clint Eastwood movies, where he is the actor. You can see our bracket at Mom with the Mats on Facebook. Check it out so you can play along. You can fill out your bracket too as we go, or you can make your guesses. And as soon as Matt gets your airbrush cleaned off, he is gonna be our recorder of deeds tonight.
So I bust open the GTO kit and do my plantings. I think I'll even use that color shifting paint on the GTO.
You will?
I think so.
So it'll be different shades of Gary.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty.
I'd love it if there was one that went from like a green to a black.
Yeah.
That'd be ideal.
Not really familiar with the color shifting paints, although I have seen them on YouTube a couple of times.
see some?
Sure.
Okay. Give me a second. Go with this set.
Where's the one you used the color shifting paint on?
That's what we get.
I think that'll do.
That'll do, King. That'll do.
There you go.
Wow, that turned out so good. Oh,
Purple, green, and silver.
Did
I'll
you
take
have
your
a
word for
black
that, but
Primer?
What?
You need a black primer.
Black primer.
black gloss. Or just black.
Just black. I think, yeah, black gloss.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you move it, and I can see the variations in it.
Uh-huh.
It's hard to describe the way I see it.
But you see it.
Oh, I see it. Like right now, that's really dark. And then it fades to light. But then when I do that, yeah, it's almost like it's hard to describe. it's hard to describe the way I see it.
I think what I'll do, Matt, I'll take a. How many color shifts do we have in that? 6?
Yeah.
I think what I'll do is I'll take some spoons, plastic ones, black them, and then use it, and then pick which one I like.
Gotcha.
So you mixed different colors of that, or is it all just
All
the
One.
It's the one that was. Which one was it? Green to silver blue? Green to silver blue. So, yeah.
best effects obtained over gloss black base color, which most metallics are. Multichromatic pigments used in this form is used to paint a vibrant metallic sparkle. While a glass-like coating acts like a refracting prism.
Right. Now I shall take the pen and the paper.
Paper.
Pen.
Pen.
Alright.
Beam.
Alright. So the Elite, excuse me, Sweet 16. Clint Eastwood movies. Again, follow along at Mom with the Mats.
We'll kick this off with Kelly's Heroes versus In the Line of Fire.
Alright. So, Kelly's Heroes versus In the Line of Fire. Vote in the chat
Kelly's
on Facebook
Heroes.
or on YouTube.
Kelly's Heroes, you're stealing some Nazi gold. In the Line of Fire, you're protecting the president.
I know my choices.
Kelly's Heroes.
Well, yeah. I'm a huge fan of
I like
it.
the one. I don't think it's In the Line of Fire, or the bad guy is John Malkovich. Is that In the Line of Fire? Is that Bloodwork?
Yes. No, that's In a Line of Fire.
Is it? I get that one mixed up with Bloodwork.
And then who was the one where the bad guy was Jim Carrey? Wasn't that one of the Dirty Harry movies?
He was
Or
Jim Carrey was in the Deadpool, but he wasn't the
Deadpool.
bad guy. He was just like that was his first acting role, I think.
Mhm.
He was just like an extra, basically. That had one line. He got murdered, I believe.
Alright.
One for Kelly's Heroes and one for In the
I
Line
saw
of
that.
Fire.
That turned out so good.
It's got a bubble in it right down there in the thing there. Now, in certain ways you look at it. In the
where the joint is.
yeah. And in certain places you look and you can see the
2 for In the Line.
Get rid of that one.
the center seam is silvered. So
Jim's going Kelly's Heroes.
It doesn't matter. It turned out
I know.
really good. It turned out
it's still one of my
really
favorite
good.
ones.
Oh yeah, definitely Kelly's Heroes.
Always with the negative weights.
Wasn't Telly Savalas in that one too?
Yep.
Don Rickles.
Don Rickles.
Because they were tank. No.
Don Rickles was like the gopher to get you anything you needed. For
Yeah, he was a
He was the
quartermaster guy.
scavenger.
Yeah.
And Donald Sutherland was the tank guy.
Yeah.
Matt Kelly's.
Yep, Kelly's Heroes. Got upstairs.
All right, let's take a look. I don't know if I thoroughly opened up and looked at this one.
I mean, they're fighting Nazis. What could be bad about fighting Nazis?
I'm going for a Green Hornet kind of vibe with this Pontiac build. But I didn't want to build the Green Hornet kit.
Okay.
I just really love the paint job. That dark green to black. Two different GTOs I want to build. I want to build this one and I want to build the Judge.
Alright.
No, we got no George today.
Yeah.
I just now realized he wasn't.
Yeah.
This is an old kit. Where is the trademark? Date stamp.
It's usually right on the.
2004.
Ooh.
The instructions look older than that.
See,
just
I
because
will
it was
see you in
released.
2004, and I will raise you.
This one
Yeah.
is officially licensed by GM.
That looks like to me is old instructions.
Usually they have a date thing stamped in the body or the hood. Oops, got a metal axle.
Well, it says, want to learn more about all of our outstanding aircraft and armor kits available from Minicraft Models? Please send $3 for our 52-page full-color catalog. Send by first-class mail.
It's pretty old
Or
because they didn't
by-
say go to www. dot.
Right.
Yep.
Or by mule train.
Pony Express. You'll get it in a week. Well, it's a geographical oddity. 1 week from everywhere.
All right, Kelly's Heroes. Moving on.
All right.
All right, moving on over to the western side of things.
Oh, Westerns. All right. Vote now. Get ready to vote.
We got Pale Rider
Oh.
versus Man with No Name trilogy.
Oh. All right. Pale Rider versus Man with No Name trilogy.
Gee, I knew that was going to be hard.
So you're talking fistful of dollars for a few dollars more, and good, bad, and the ugly. Really like Pale Rider just for the line in there, or ain't nothing like a good piece of hickory.
Wow, that's
Yeah, but
an impossible choice. I mean, all right, I'm going to go with the Man with No Name trilogy.
Corey says Pale Rider.
I love Pale Rider, but man, you got to go. Wah, 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 wah.
Michael says Pale Rider.
Yeah, I guess
I'm going to go with Man with No Name.
go
Yep.
old school.
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lee Van Cleef, come on.
E.Y. Wally.
Yep. All right.
Wait for Ken to get in there.
Oh.
Rangers says maybe. I don't know
Yeah.
who Rangers is. Thank you for abbreviating it the same way I did.
Oh, man, MNNN.
MWNN.
Oh, did you put the W? Okay.
Ken goes man with no name.
Hey. Hey, who's gonna break this tie? We have a
It's not
tie?
That's not a tie.
Not a tie?
Mm-mm.
No.
4-3.
4-3.
Name with no name.
Okay.
Clint co-directed Pale Rider. Yes. Pretty sure.
What?
Clint Eastwood co-directed Pale Rider.
Yes.
I got you. I understood you though, so no worries. Waiting for no, I already got you. I think everyone that's voted.
Alright.
Plus one. Yeah. Yep. All right. Man with no name.
Moving on.
Man, that was tough. That was hard.
4-3.
Better than coin flip.
Well, yeah, but I think they're all going to be like that.
All right. Back on the non-westerns. On the eastern front, if you will. We have the Orangutan movies, aka Every Which Way You Can or Any Which Way But Lose, versus $1 Million Baby.
Ooh,
Orangutan movies.
really?
Yes.
$1 Million Baby. Left turn, Clyde.
Ken says he got 25-second lag.
Oh, okay.
We got orangutan. I'm going orangutan.
You got my,
Not the Black Widow spiders.
you got my $1 Million Baby. Yeah.
I do like a good boxing movie. Very interesting strategy. I don't know where
Yeah, that one you made it. That one you made
says
it really
orangutan.
hard.
Where are my destructions? I didn't see a decal placement.
Well, they're decals. You can put them wherever you want.
I don't know what they're exactly for. It's very odd stripage.
I think the two big ones probably going at what card is that?
Oh, Ken says orangutan.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this one.
5. Who hasn't voted? Rangers and Corey. That's weird because the instructions don't call out decal placement.
At all?
No,
Maybe you have to look at the box.
maybe they don't even go in this kit because I did buy it used.
Ooh, that's a possibility.
Hey, Ranger's going. I think $1 Million Baby. It said made him cry in the theater. That was Mr. Eastwood's best directing effort, I think.
Yeah, I don't think these decals go to this kit.
What do they look like on the
No,
box?
no, that says 67 GTO. Dude. There's no decals on the model on the box. I mean, I'm not putting decals on this kit, but I was curious what they're for. Interesting. Alright, that leaves Corey.
I don't know if I cried during the Dollar Baby, but it was sad.
Yep,
That sounded expensive.
Save the body.
just the body. It's not even painted yet. That's. Say, Corey, I will give you another minute. There's the body. Open up the next bag of goodies.
That's fun getting a new kit. You can open up all the stuff. That's why everything in my stash is open, just not built.
Yeah, you should have came by on Saturday for the sale.
I thought about it, but then I thought, no, I better not.
Could have walked away with some of my kits.
Well, I know. Like, I need more.
Yes.
I may agree with that.
It's an addiction.
Yeah, no, it's real. I'm actually going to try to do more than one model at a time. I'm going to try your little trick and see if it works.
Okay.
So how many you got going right now? Just
Right now?
Oh, it doesn't matter if he votes. Never mind. Orangutan.
moves on.
Yeah. I was waiting for Corey to realize it wouldn't matter if he voted. It's not the time.
Right now, how many kits I have going on? Let's see. We got. Finished up the F-15.
Mm-hmm.
It's trying right now. I got an F-16 going. I got the Spitfire Mark 1 for the group build.
For the one build.
Yeah. Let's see. I got.
So that's 3.
3. I started gluing together this chunk of artillery.
That's 4.
Right. Sounds like you're going on right now.
Or what about the helicopter?
Never done with that. It's in the display case?
Oh, you're done with it? The Chinook?
Yeah.
Yes, addiction. Ranger said he just picked up a Roden Boeing 307 new release 2019.
Well, I had it.
Oh, the Anzio Annie.
Oh, yeah. That's
That's 6.
that's separate though. Oh, there it is up there at the top.
Oh,
Right hanging in the ceiling.
my friend, you're running out of room.
Nah, I just gotta do some realignment. That'll be fine.
It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I wonder what this front bumper is for, because it's not a GTO.
No. That's for a, no, that's for a judge.
It's for a judge. Same
Uh-oh.
screw.
Did you buy that used?
Yeah, but this bag was sealed.
How odd.
Alright, we're back on the westerns. Yeah, Outlaw Josie Wales versus High Plains Drifter.
So, Outlaw Josie Wales versus High Plains Drifter. Just in case you didn't hear it.
I'm gonna go High Plains Drifter on that one.
Over Outlaw Josie Wales?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Outlaw.
Wasn't Outlaw Josie Wells where he was married to the Indian girl? And he was traveling with the father, the older Indian dad.
No.
Which one was that?
I don't know what one you're talking about. Josie Wales is where he was. Whole family got killed by was it Confederates or Union soldiers in the Civil War? Burned down his home, killed his family. I think it was Union soldiers did it. So he joined up with Confederacy and ended up taking out, basically a giant revenge flick set during the end of the Civil War.
We got High Plains Drifter, High Plains Drifter.
Still gonna go High Plains Drifter. You can't go wrong.
I'm going with Jose Wales.
Excuse me, Mr. Jose Wells.
I don't know which one you're talking about. I don't remember the name.
He had so many that, I have to look it up now.
He was a ghost? Ranger says took me till I was 40 before I picked up that he was a ghost in High Plains Drifter.
Mm-hmm.
I've only seen that
No,
one.
that he's thinking about Hang 'em High, where he walks into town. He's got the marks on his neck from when they hung him.
I I never picked up that he was a ghost.
It's kind of cool to think alike.
Yeah, I mean that's a great fan theory, for sure. Hangman High was good too. It's got 2 hood options. This is a weird looking hood.
Maybe that's why he's got the bumper options too.
Yeah, I don't know what that's for.
Yeah, that's weird. I've never seen that before ever. Oh, that is weird looking.
It's got that hood and it's got the normal looking hood.
Huh. Didn't they have a shaker on that?
No. It kind of looks. It has the same kind of shape as a shaker, but it doesn't protrude through the hood. A lot of flashing on this. Ranger says no. After they painted the town red and fought off the rustlers, he just disappears. High Plane, and then Michael says High Plains Drifter ends with him looking at his own grave. It's hinted that he's a ghost, but not explicitly stated. Love the theory. A lot of flashing on this kit. I don't really like that.
Well, how old is the kit?
It said 04, but it looks older than that.
Yeah, my Revell kit for my Corsair was.
The box is from 04.
Oh, what a turd that kit was.
Instructions are from 04.
The guy at Shaper's like, you're gonna hate that.
Quick draw shots.
Was it the big Revell one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The 132nd.
Oh yeah.
High Plains.
The one that I actually won third place with. It actually turned out to be one of my favorite kits. Of course, building it was a chore. Oh, you want to talk about flashing? Yeah, I mean it was literally everywhere. And then it came with the foldable wings, but it was
Alright.
weak.
Dirty Harry versus Space Cowboys.
Oh. Okay, see that's not even right.
Talking all the Dirty Harry.
One of my favorite Dirty Harry movies was The Gauntlet.
He wasn't Dirty Harry, man.
He was.
He was a cop. He wasn't Dirty Harry.
I thought he was Dirty Harry in that.
No. That's a good one. That's definitely one of those get the witness from A to B without getting killed movies.
Where they take the bus through the town and
Yep.
it gets just shot up. Yeah, love that. I'm gonna go, and it's not gonna be a popular choice. I'm gonna go Space Cowboy.
Got one for Cowboys. One for Harry. I gotta go Harry.
No hurry.
Yeah, like I said, it's not gonna be a popular choice.
Excuse me.
Wow, you should be proud.
All
of it.
right, Lucy or Dave, watching. We're doing the Sweet 16 of Clint Eastwood acted movies. We have the bracket on Mom of the Mats in the Facebook. Currently doing Dirty Harry versus Space Cowboys.
Rangers are going Space Cowboys. Ken's going Dirty Harry. Oh, that's cool. The bumpers, front and rear, where the license plates is, it has 1967 engraved in it. Not engraved, but embossed
No.
in it.
Nice.
Are you gonna get rid of the chrome and paint your own?
No.
Do you ever do that?
No.
Mm.
Unless there's a defect with the chrome, I'll paint it.
I would have thought
This
with
is rather nicely done.
Matt's magic chrome markers over there, you would have.
I'm leaning off those markers, actually.
Yeah.
Really?
He's actually found these.
Found that at Michael's, and it works way better than markers do.
Really?
It's not as... it's
Dude,
not
this is
liquid
just a Univol pin.
It's
Yeah.
not liquid chrome, but It lays down a lot easier than the chrome markers do.
I used to use these at work. Not silver, obviously, which would be weird. I'd probably be the only person on the planet that could do it on a piece of paper and get away with it. Huh. Oh.
Yeah.
And it works on plastic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you see chrome? What does it look like?
It's shiny.
Shiny gray?
Well,
shiny
no,
gray?
it's almost it gleams. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
It gleams.
Okay.
Like gold just has a really dark gleam,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Never actually had to describe. I mean, I've always turned around and go, okay, describe the color blue to me
Okay.
without noting the color. Right?
Yeah.
Actually, have you ever seen the movie Mask with
Yes.
Cher
Yes.
and I can't remember the guy's name. Anyway, the guy who was Mask meets a blind girl, and she's never seen color, and the way he describes blue is being cold. If you put an ice cube in your hand, that's what blue would feel like.
Okay. Where red
Would be hot. Yeah.
Yellow is hot.
Yeah, not
Or-
as, but
right,
yes,
right.
yeah.
Orange is
Yeah.
slightly hot.
So when I look around, it doesn't all look the same, right?
Okay.
I just can't see the colors. So if you've ever watched black and white television,
Uh-huh.
you can tell when something is somebody's coat or their hand or whatever. That's pretty much how I see my world.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's like, I've never had a black and white TV before. Which, I mean, of course I have, but yeah, it's interesting because a lot of people don't understand that, and now the younger generation, they probably ever even seen black and white TV. But yeah, that's how I see my world.
Gotcha. All right. Did Dirty Harry move on?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yes.
sure it will.
All right.
4-2.
All right. John says Magic Chrome.
I know what this is. Oh.
Back on the westerns. Unforgiven versus Two Mules for Sister Sarah.
2 Mules for Sister Sarah.
All right.
Without hesitation. It is my all-time favorite Western movie ever.
Okay, Unforgiven versus Two Mules for Sister Sarah. Vote now in the chat.
The scene where they're sitting there trying to blow up the train, and he's getting drunk, and she's got to hold the gun. Just amazing.
We're going with Two Mules.
Every time I do that, I feel like I'm welding.
We got one for Unforgiven.
Hmm. Two Mules for Sister Sarah. And the plot twist at the end? Come on. Awesome. that movie. I was like 10 or 11 years old. I love that movie.
My view is if you're basing it on the decision solely on Clint, then I would vote Unforgiven, but Shirley MacLaine is fantastic in Two Mules,
Yes.
so that gets my vote. So Michael is going with Clint Eastwood on Two Mules for Sister Sarah.
Just the chemistry between the two of them in that movie was amazing.
Yes, agreed. Who else is voting? Vote online, vote on Facebook, vote on YouTube. YouTube.
YouTube. There must be a lot of flashing in here, sawing away at that thing.
It's not good.
That's half the fun of it, though, right? No?
Sure.
Well, that's what we'll call it.
Can't wait till I'm older and they like, you know, have to do like a chest X-ray or something, and they're like, "You realize you have 5 pounds of plastic in your lungs?" Like, yeah, I was a modeler. It's all right.
Oh, I guarantee it.
It's all good. No worries. I'm sanding away.
That and resin. Which,
No,
I know.
What I'm saying is, you know.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I've already been yelled at it a couple of times. Once by you, once by Wendy. She yelled at me for it too. And with a week-long cough. So now,
Bad crap, man.
well now, if she catches me sanding resin without a respirator on, I get yelled at. So suffice it to say, I don't get caught. Which means I actually do wear the respirator. I'm not actively trying to not get caught.
If I gotta sand like something really like a lot, I'll go do it in the spray booth and turn the extractor on.
Actually, I am gonna do that, but I'm gonna build a different one.
Extractor?
Yeah.
Alright.
I have the same one that you have.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually get the exact same thing, and I found online for a lot less money you can buy on eBay, or I'm sorry, Amazon. That, because that thing moves about 90 CFM.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
I found one that moves 250, 290 CFM.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, and it's the inline one. If you ever get a chance to check out his YouTube channel, go to Black Magic Craft. He's a crafting DM.
Oh yeah, I know him. Jeremy. Yep.
And there's a video where he actually built his own. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that and see if I can just add the tubing and put that 290 CFM blower in the middle of it, and then I'm actually gonna cut a hole in my wall in the workshop. I was given permission, and I'm gonna put a vent to the outside. Because I remember something that you told me about when it gets cold outside, how it won't draw right.
Right.
And I found that out. Yeah, when it's cold outside, it doesn't do jack.
Yep.
Which is horrible.
Alright, 2 mules.
Yay!
Moving on. All right. 2 mules for Sister Sarah. Moving on.
Yay!
You're gonna have a hard time on this next one.
This whole thing has been hard.
Yeah.
Gran Torino versus Heartbreak Ridge.
Heartbreak Ridge.
Gran Torino versus Heartbreak Ridge.
I never go into combat without my plastic. Yeah, I was not, and this is going to be unpopular too, I was not a big fan of Gran Torino. I did not care for that movie. Of course, when I tell people I didn't like Step Brothers, they get mad at me too.
Depends on your taste for juvenile humor.
Well, okay, but I love Ricky Bobby. You know, I'm just,
Well, that is a little bit puzzling.
isn't it? I don't know why that movie strikes me so funny. And Step Brothers, I can literally sit through that whole movie and I won't laugh a bit. Yeah, I don't know.
Heartbreak.
Heartbreak. Gotta be.
Yeah, Heartbreak Ridge.
Just because we're holding hands doesn't mean we're going to be taking showers at the wee hours of the morning.
That one's no contest. Last on the westerns, you got Hang 'em High versus Joe Kidd.
I don't think I've ever seen Joe Kidd.
Let's say Hang 'em High.
I was going to say, I have to say Hang 'em High. I don't think
Hang
I've
'em
ever
High
seen Joe
versus
Kidd.
Joe Kidd.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Alright.
Unless, or if I have, I don't remember it.
Which means it probably wasn't that great.
Probably.
Right.
Or it could be the Indian one and we just don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I still don't know. It's definitely not an Indian one. I don't know what you're referring to.
It's not Bronco Billy?
That's not a western.
That's not even a good movie. Oh my god.
No pink Cadillac either.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright. I need a ruling on the gun barrel. Pass it to that man.
It definitely looks round.
Check me for seams. Just going
I
for
mean, you mean
just going for the barrel part.
no? Let's say you gotta glue the rest of it together first.
Right. But going for the barrel. This is a kit that Matt has judged numerous times.
It's always been Bob Delaney's. He keeps re-entering it.
Oh.
Ken's going Hang 'em High. Michael's going Hang 'em High.
Yeah, it's no contest.
Yeah. I see a scene. Sorry. See, this is why I don't judge. This is why I don't judge.
Show me
because,
the money.
See it right there?
Show me the money.
Okay.
It's right there.
Okay.
That's why I don't judge. I hate telling people bad news. Mm-mm.
Yep, I see it.
Yep. Oh, there's another good movie you don't have on there. Escape from Alcatraz. Ah. It's a great movie too.
I don't know where I probably would have placed that instead of
Oh,
In the Line of Fire.
play Misty for me.
I didn't like that one.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of me.
Oh, okay. Where Eagles Dare.
Also kind of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that one. That one with Nazis.
Okay, you're gonna love this. Joe Kidd is the Indian movie.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I've seen it and I have that one. I don't remember the Indian part. All right. Well, we're back on. We're in the semis. No, we're not. We're in the quarters.
Alright,
Kelly's-
quarterfinals.
Kelly's Heroes versus the Orangutan.
Kelly's Heroes versus the Orangutan.
I'm going Kelly's Heroes.
Yes, I'm going Kelly's Heroes.
I'm going Kelly's Heroes. I love that movie.
You said Kelly's. I think I'm gonna say Kelly's. As much as I enjoy a good ape flick.
Right.
Yeah, you got it. Are you gonna draw at the end?
One
Right.
orangutan, one Kelly.
Is it? This is the. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna draw at the end.
No, it's got a muzzle.
Oh, it's
on
gonna
it.
muzzle on it.
Yeah, it's got a muzzle on it.
I think you got it.
Okay.
I got you, Ken.
So muzzle is number.
The only problem is when you glue that other half to this,
I speak fluent autocorrect.
it's gonna be. There's gonna be one right there.
Yeah.
I had the same problem when I did that M1 howitzer that I built, the one that I gave to my boss.
Uh-huh.
I spent 2 days getting rid of the seams off of that stupid barrel. Oh, I hated it. Absolutely drove me nuts. And yes, you do speak fluent autocorrect because, well, my typing is horrible. And every time I'm in, because I'm usually sitting in the living room in my chat room when I'm typing, and you're just like, oh, I understand what he's saying. It's one of us. I think somebody does. Oh man, I'm gonna break this brush. So you're getting a new deck?
Oh, we're getting stairs put on.
So I said, I thought you already built the deck.
Did.
Then
Actually,
wasn't
we rehabilitated it last summer.
Say, wasn't that your one-to-one project with the gazebo?
Yeah, the gazebo is my one to one.
Yeah, we just finished ours too. The basement, which I finally got all the pictures of. I took them off on the phone. I had over 400 pictures on my phone. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was. I'm gonna go war movie over any other movie, pretty much. Some of my favorites.
What are you gonna do when it's Kelly's versus Heartbreaker?
Oh man, I'm
I don't know
probably
if that's what
abstain.
happened, but Kelly's.
Kelly's you're moving on.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll probably have to abstain.
Man with no name. High Plains Drifter.
Ooh.
Yeah, no name.
Yeah, I have to agree.
So there you have a body of work of 3 films.
Right.
Versus just one.
To be fair, Good, Bad, and the Ugly is the best one.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree. 100%.
They're only related just because he has no name and wears the same poncho. How much of that is just laziness on costume department?
Oh, 100%. But it works. I mean, you know, the whole Mexican thing. Did he wear a poncho in Sister Sir? I don't think. No, he didn't.
No.
No, but he had the leather cuffs, which was awesome.
Oh, Michael says High Plains.
Oh. And it's a battle.
That's on. Like Donkey Kong. Hello, Walter Burr. How you doing?
Don't make me laugh. I'm
We're doing the
Ken says, man with no name.
the
Yeah.
Sweet 16 of Clint Eastwood movies. We currently have the Man with No Name trilogy versus High Plains Drifter. Vote in the chat, sir. Your vote counts, as opposed to
Everywhere else.
real democracy. I can say it because I'm a social studies teacher.
But technically, it should count, right? Okay, we're not going to talk about that. Because that'll just,
That'll spiral.
yeah, and I don't want that to happen. Like Grandpa said, there's two things you never ever talk about at a bar. Government is one of them.
What is?
Government,
No.
politics.
Yeah.
Guess that's probably not supposed to
I know we had a good discussion going down to MOSCON. Kind of figured out we kind of solved all the world's problems. We just need to,
I love those kind of road trips.
Listen, you just need Jon Stewart.
yeah.
Really? You know, I said for years that Donald Trump would make a great president, and he did. Just didn't know he was going to be hated as much.
be.
Let the triggering begin.
Basically, we just need a president that actually does stuff instead of just being a scapegoat
Thank you.
for America's problems.
And a president who is presidential.
Which is good too.
Yeah, that'd help too.
Okay, we're not going to have a Kennedy anymore, though. I mean, those days are gone.
But hey, a Ronald Reagan would be nice again.
Oh, I would love another one like Ronald.
And I don't care what party, as long as they're that kind of that kind of thing.
Well,
that kind of presidential kind of
I
thing.
think they should be America first. I think we should count before anybody else. I mean, it's good to help people, but let's help us first.
That's gonna be easily Man with No Name.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen. That's, yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you?
All right.
Dirty Harry, Heartbreak Ridge.
Hey, Dirty Harry versus Heartbreak Ridge.
Talking
Vote
5
now.
films of Dirty
But it's,
Harry. As I watched him
That's-
implode.
yeah, just, really? And again, it's going to be unpopular, but Heartbreak Ridge. And the Dirty Harry movies are good, but they just, to me, they don't stand the test of time. Yes, there's one line, and it's a great line. That whole scene where he's, did he fire 5 shots or 6?
I don't know. Do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
I would say Heartbreak.
I'm on Dirty Harry. Oh, Ken's got to run. Hey,
Ken,
Jim, good to see you.
Settle the
Yep.
tie before you run.
Ken. Was that the guy that
No, Ken's
Jim?
from New Hampshire.
Great white.
Ah.
Dirty Harry and I'm out.
Oh, come on.
All right, see you, Ken. See you next week.
Make it so, number 1.
That's not fair. That's not fair at all. That's all right.
2 Mules.
Oh,
There's Hang 'em High.
2 meals. Almost. I'm not going to give it away, but there's not much on that list that would beat that movie. Something tells me you're going to try, though.
Let's go 2 Mules.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What's it now?
2 Mules versus Hang 'em High.
Hey, 2 Mules for Sister Sarah versus Hang 'em High.
Now
I
I've
think
got,
Hang 'em High was the first Clint Eastwood movie I've seen.
I think that was mine first, too.
My
Yeah.
grandma had it on VHS.
Oh, wow. I remember
Michael said it was 2 Mules.
I remember watching, about to show my age here. I remember watching Wrestling at the Chase on Sunday mornings when my grandparents would come back from church. And then after that, there was always either, and it was always the same. It was either a Godzilla movie,
Yep.
which was awesome, or it was a spaghetti western.
Yep. On KPLR.
You can't. Yep.
Remember, I'm just a little bit younger than you, so.
Yeah. Oh! I can't look through that thing for very long. It hurts my eyes.
Avert your eyes, avert your eyes. Did you record my vote? I've said 2 mules.
Oh, went out.
2 mules as moving on.
As it should.
We're in the semis.
Okay.
Kelly's versus Dirty Harry.
Ooh.
Kelly's Heroes versus Dirty Harry.
I gotta go Kelly's Heroes. I got to. I love the Dirty Harry movies are good, but man, Kelly's Heroes is.
George! Better late than never.
Hey.
Just in time for the semifinals.
Hey, George. He says hi, Matt and Jim.
Hola.
George is the thunder from down under.
Oh, from Crikey. They're the 3 modelers in their natural habitat.
In the hobby cave.
Bear in his natural habitat.
I need to name mine. I just keep calling it the workshop.
I just
Should-
Dirty Harry.
Really?
It says Dirty Harry.
Can't.
Well, I used to have a name for it, but I don't want to get sued accidentally.
For this?
Yes.
How do you accidentally get sued?
Yeah. Say something you shouldn't be saying, and then all of a sudden it's like,
Well,
oh,
I
wait.
didn't mean to take you to court.
Streets.
Let's just say I don't want a cease and desist order from, say, I don't know,
DC.
DC. Yeah.
I knew we were going with that. Matt Cage.
George is currently Kelly's Heroes versus Dirty Harry on
Just
Sweet
put down
16,
Kelly's Heroes as a lock.
the Clint Eastwood movie.
Yeah. Clint Eastwood movies.
I need to cuss out my girlfriend when I get home. Why the hell did she put all this crap on her miniature? But those are those.
Yeah, this is amazing.
In it? No highlights, no washes. I mean, look at the distinction on the I mean, yeah. And all I'm doing is coloring in the lines. That's it.
Yeah.
And you can see how translucent it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, on big
Gotcha.
stuff, like if I were to paint something like that, it would look horrible.
Right.
Because it would have the brush strokes. It does even out. It does level out a little bit.
Okay.
And the thinner that I make it, which is why I'm using the alcohol to kind of do it a little bit. But yeah,
Because you're actually turning it into like almost like an alcohol wash.
it is a wash.
Yeah.
It to me it acts like a wash. But I mean, look at that. The leather, the feet, and the I mean, just wow. And then I'll normally like this one's gonna get a little touch of the metallic, and I'll use those metallic paints that you pointed me towards. I love
Right.
them things. They brush paint so well.
Oh, these? The metal color?
Uh huh.
Oh, really? I haven't tried brush painting it.
Really?
I just airbrush it.
If you got to shake them up really good, don't thin them.
Okay.
Don't use alcohol to thin them, and you got to be a little quick. But they brush pretty good. It's
Nice.
those are all the metallics I use now.
Gotcha.
I don't think I've even opened my Tamiya Silver in forever.
So did you get a set of speed paint, or did you have to buy each one of these individual?
Well, I originally went and got that one and this one, and I've never even opened that one because that is not a speed paint.
Okay.
But then I bought the starter set,
Or speed
and
paint.
then and it happened to have this color in it, so I've got plenty of palette bones. So I guess I better get
Gordon
busy
wants
on
to
that.
know what speed paints are.
The gym.
So there is for painting miniatures and really for anything, there is a style called stupid name slap chop, where you prime the miniature or whatever you're painting in flat black, and then you do what they call a zenithal highlight or a really light dry brush. So you end up with a model that looks like that. I don't know.
You're good right there.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's go. There you go. Right in front of you. Right
Okay. So you end up with a model that looks. Where's the kid?
there.
So it ends up looking like that, where you still have the dark in the recesses and the real light colors, and then you've got these paints called speed paints that do nothing but tint.
Yep.
There we go. Get it under the light. So then basically all the highlights are built in, all the mid-range shadows are built in, all the dark shadows are built in, and then when you tint them, the speed paints are like a wash, or the speed paints are like a wash, and it settles dark in the recesses and it's real light on the light flat areas. So it's basically professionalism in a bottle. Yeah. So it turned out really well, especially for, so before where I would paint it one solid color, I'd have to let it dry and then I'd go back in and do highlights of that color with a little whiter yellow in it. Now, I just do this and color no lines. And like I said before, it was developed for Warhammer miniature painting for tournaments, because those guys would have 100 miniatures that they would have to paint, and it's against the rules to play with Warhammer figures that are unpainted at a tournament. So these guys would be in their hotel room painting their butts off before the tournament, and they developed this style, and it's amazing. It looks really, really good. The camera doesn't do it justice. But if you get a chance, look up either speed paints or slap chop method on the YouTubes, and yeah, it looks awesome.
George says, got the original set before 2.0.
Yeah, that's what I've got here. I haven't tried the 2.0s yet. These are the originals. They said they had a reactivation problem when you try to paint over another color. I have not experienced that. I've actually mixed these colors to come up with other stuff, and it still holds onto that translucent
Kind of.
/ opaque effect,
Okay.
even when you mix them. So yeah, these do tend towards the dark side. No. But so you can lighten it. Like I've got the white even turns out almost. It's gonna sound funny. It turns out almost gray. It's not a true white. The black is deep black, but like they've got this. It's called Hive Dweller Purple, and it's dark, and I mean like super super dark. But I love them. As soon as I played with them, I was just like, okay, I'm sold.
George says they look great.
Yeah,
So,
thank you. Yeah, and now that I'm running my D&D campaign, I've got one of those nut and bolt tray cabinets. It's like six rows and 8 columns, and it's all full.
wow.
Yeah, I burnt my speed printer or my 3D printer to the ground.
3 Harry.
Really?
30 Harry moves on.
3-1.
Over Kelly's Heroes by 1?
I don't know what Matt voted, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, I had Kelly's Heroes.
Yeah, 3-2.
Okay. All right. What's the next one?
Man with no name. 2 Mules, Sister Sarah.
2 meals. like I said, there's not much on there that's gonna beat that movie for me.
Going with
No.
Man with No Name.
Oh, come on. Matter of fact, can I borrow some of those metallics?
Gee.
You don't have a gold, do you?
Fine.
I'll save for the gold. Give me the
Okay, jet exhaust. Jet exhaust, steel, duraluminum,
How
aluminum,
dark is the jet exhaust?
and
Ooh, that's too dark.
pale burnt metal.
Give me the pale burnt metal. I don't want it really, really shiny, but I don't want it really dark either. That works. Oh, that's right. You don't have.
What?
You didn't put your.
No, I have a
Oh,
clinker in there.
I've got a whole bunch of hematite beads that I use for that.
Can't
These
add-
actually have, if you undo them all, there's a little hematite skull in there.
Ah.
Yeah, so when it's done, I'm gonna pull that out.
Michael says mule, and George says no name.
Oh, come on. What do you say?
Oh, I said man with no name.
Matt, 2.
Man with no name.
Really? Let's see a silent prayer for Sister Sarah and her 2 mules.
Seems a cow.
That's half the fun. No spoilers.
And what metallics were you guys talking about earlier?
These actually, they're Vallejo acrylic metal color airbrush colors. If you've not had a chance to use these, he actually turned me on to them. Amazing. These things airbrush right out of the bottle, cover really, really good, and they come in a couple of sets. I got the standard set, but they also don't they make like a jet exhaust set?
They do.
Yeah. And then their gold is really good too. Yeah. Really, really good. A little on the expensive side. They're like $11 or so a bottle, but
Yeah, $11 American.
if you can get the set, it does end up being a little cheaper than buying them individually, but wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I looked at the sets and I was like, okay, there are 3 colors I can use. There are 3 colors I probably will never use. So I was like,
Right.
then it's like, yeah.
Yeah, but
way the
we
difference.
model aircraft. We do some armor, but
Right.
mainly aircraft. You're always going to use a metallic at some point.
Right.
I do a lot of miniatures. I'm always going to do a metallic at some point.
Right.
So I like keeping around. Here, like I said, you can't thin these, and that whole translucent thing for those speed paints, it kind of gets rid of it. But you can't beat it for the coverage. Yeah, I'm gonna add a Agrex Earth shape to this, I think.
He's gonna be sad, but it's man with no name.
Oh, she made it to the semifinals. Oh, see, that makes me want to go home and
For
watch
it
that.
not being a blockbuster, it made it pretty deep.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a popular
This is
movie.
kind of where I figured it was gonna go, but you got Man with No Name versus Dirty Harry.
I'm gonna go Man with No Name.
the final.
I
The
like.
final?
Oh, that's it.
That's the final.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
the final.
So Heartbreak Ridge didn't even make it.
That lost to Dirty Harry.
Oh.
There we go. Flip it over to the. Let's see. Let's go to the booth cam because then. There we have it. Man with No Name. Dirty Harry.
I'm gonna go Man with No Name.
Time to vote for who's gonna win. Time to place your votes now.
I mean, the good, the bad, the ugly. You really can't go wrong with that.
Hey, Michael says Man with No Name.
see how, if you look, if you don't paint it really quick, it'll start to
Tumbleweed.
separate.
What's it called? Tumbleweed.
Oh. My brother goes, "You don't have where eagles dare." I know. Totally
I know,
agree.
I
Totally
already
agree.
mentioned that one. Or Escape from Alcatraz.
Yeah. 16 slots.
Yeah. Michael says I used the Army Painter, the Psycho detail brush for the first time tonight. $10 well spent.
Yep. I didn't bring it with me, but I have that brush. I do like it. Actually, for brushes, because I like the thinner or the finer the better. I find that Schaefer's on the painter side, or what we like to call the girl side, is where I get all that stuff. Is that sexist? I'm sorry.
No.
Because every time we go there, that's where the girls head. Whitty and Alex, that's where they go. They go to that side. I go over there and just look at the models that I don't need and buy a bunch of them. Oh, I don't need this. Why don't I better grab that? I don't need this. Why better grab that?
All right.
Okay, what's your opinion, Jim? Okay.
You're gonna ask a colorblind man about a color?
Yeah, I
paint?
am.
Okay.
So we got that shade of Gary. Which shade of Gary matches that shade?
Not that one.
Okay.
That's too gray. That's too dark. If you lighten this up, what is this, buff? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you lighten this up just a hair, I mean just a touch. See it?
All right.
I would say that.
Okay.
I would say that.
No, I am
You,
not.
you know they make those RA.
I actually
RAF
painted
colors.
it
They do. Yes.
Yeah. but
earlier this
they're hard to
evening.
find.
It is good
Unless
to
you're
go.
in Britain.
So probably try it.
Yeah, see, Wendy actually saved my bacon on that Corsair, the 132nd, because I was about ready to paint it the wrong color, and she's like, "That doesn't look right." And I showed her the picture. She goes, "Oh, that's not right. You need to do this, this, and this." And it worked, and it turned out really well. So I guess that's the
Currently,
place to go.
I was
with her.
currently sanding on this 67 GTO. No, that's done. It's painted. And actually, probably decal it.
It is shiny.
But man with no name is the winner.
Yay! Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
Pretty much
I can't
what I
whistle, so
predicted.
yeah,
Can't whistle like that.
I can't whistle like that either. Wow.
So here's a. All right, then I
Beer.
will.
I love that you're asking the colorblind man questions about color.
I know.
I love that.
So then we have those.
For what?
Same thing.
This?
Uh huh.
That's too dark. Yeah, that's too dark. That's too dark. What is that? That's the buff.
Mm-hmm.
That's the closest. If you compare it to the lid, which is, with Tamiya, it's actually pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably going to be it right there.
Deck 10?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Isn't that weird?
It is.
Because normally, oh, these are Airfix, so you can actually cross them. What if I have that app on my phone?
George says that's the only time a poncho looked cool.
No, I disagree. Back to the Future 3.
What's this?
The same thing.
And I love how they turned the crossing into Clint Eastwood crossing. I think I have it on my computer, but there is a website that actually crosses up all the different manufacturers to like Tamiya. And
Gotcha.
they try to get it close, but some of them you have to actually mix. But yeah, this this is, what is this, the deck can?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really close. And I think once you get it on there, maybe airbrush it a little bit, especially over, and then you start weathering it and do like a sludge wash to it. It'll pick that
Yeah.
up.
Yep.
If you're gonna do well, I'm assuming you're doing the Flory washes.
Yes.
So yeah, that'll darken that up perfectly. Yeah.
Well, I got dark earth for that and dark green for the other.
Oh well, then those are RAF colors.
No, that one's
The
not.
flat earth, no, but it's. Is this for the
No, that's not
this
the one.
part here?
Yeah.
That's not even close. This is more of a.
Brownish orange.
No, it's a grayish gray.
Nope. That's
No.
green. No.
It's a matte yellow. What? No, that's no. You're trying to match this right here.
Yeah.
10% warm
29.
dairy.
29.
What is that one? Second row, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the left. No, second row. 1, 2, 3. That one.
Yellow green.
Maybe 20%.
Getting there.
Yeah. It's like an orange brown.
Yeah. You know what you do?
I know.
Take
I don't want to mix colors.
Oh, never mind.
I did that with my pagoda green.
I know, I love that. I first saw that, I'm like, Yoda green?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yoda.
Yoda green. Yes. Let's see. George says 10% warm gray, maybe 20 sand. Yeah.
Said 10% warm Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in on it.
Yep.
Here, that's the next MWM shirt we need. It's all Gary to me.
He says some ochre. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, Matt, one, I think you're going to have to mix that color because I don't see anything. Unless you've got. Do you have any of the Vallejo, no, wait a minute. Here we go. Are these yours or no?
Yeah.
No, that's too bright. Yeah. A lot of flesh. probably aren't even your paints, are they?
What?
I see a lot of the skin tones and stuff.
The white ones are Tiffany's. Let's go.
Here I am trying to get you in trouble with your wife. Did you steal my paints? Why, yes. Yes, I did.
Come on.
Alright, now the fun part.
Right. Alright, let's go. What colors do they use? I was mixing.
Probably Airfix or... I thought Airfix had their own... Like they do for like their starter sets.
Humbrol.
Umbral.
RAF Dark Earth and Dark Green question mark. Maybe the printed color is just for clarity.
Dark Earth 29.
And see, they also show a matte yellow. That's not a 3-color scheme though, is
No,
it?
that's
Oh, for the...
the
Oh,
prop.
that's for the prop.
Yeah. Okay, so Dark Earth, they are saying. They're saying XF52 is a
The flat Earth?
is a 90% equivalent.
Oh, that's the website that I use too.
Yeah.
So, okay. I'm telling you, it's never steered me wrong before.
George says, I know the sky on the underside was a whole bunch of different heat.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen them where they were almost like a baby blue. Some of them were really dark. Some of them almost looked white.
Yeah. 71. Model Air Dark Earth, it's 92%. But I'm already spraying it over. I already pre-shaded it, so it's going to be a little bit darker in spots, going to be a little bit lighter in spots.
Which is supposed to anyway.
Right.
Are you? Did you prime with a gray, or did you prime at all?
No. So that
It might lay down okay.
yeah.
That's definitely that's damn close. That really is. That deckhand is almost dead on.
And dark green. So yeah.
But yeah, that's definite. And then
Use that.
yeah, that's not bad. I think it'll be better once you actually get it on. How big is the plane?
148.
Oh, I think it'll be all right. I think once you get it on there, how you gonna mask it off?
I don't know yet.
You
It
should
might.
bring you that Panzer putty.
It might look like that. It might not. I don't know.
Doesn't have to.
Right. I'll get it close.
I was thinking about doing some camouflage on the Bronco, and using that because I got some of that Panzer putty.
Okay.
But you can use the sticky tack or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The worms.
Yeah. I did that with the Mitchell, and it turned out really, really well.
Alrighty.
Okay. So I need
All right, Ranger. Catch you next time. We're gonna be winding up here soon in just a little bit. Only got about a half hour
I need
left.
a small piece of plastic I can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors on.
What you need?
Well,
There's nothing over there.
So yeah, that should be
oh,
Yeah, there you go.
oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Because she wants all the facets done in a different color.
Gotcha.
things I do.
Alright, I'll do that one all in. Do the bottom all in that color. And then I'll do it all in that brown.
It says mix a drop of deck tan into the green and earth for scale effect. Question mark.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Good call.
To take this, you're talking about for this,
Uh-huh.
take that, and just a touch of the deck tan would probably lighten it up just enough. Yeah. I mean, deck tan and buff, they pretty much color
Close.
everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can color every one of these little facets things. Right? It's alright if I go blind while I do it. I hope she's not watching. Sorry, honey. I'm doing my best. Love that commercial. Ready to come ashore now. I'm doing my best. I like that color.
Is that a good color, Gary?
Hi, Britt. Speed paint's almost make me wish I could see color. Had to do all my brushes the other day. You ever use that Masters brush soap or brush conditioner?
Tiffany has.
Hmm?
Tiffany has upstairs.
If you have brushes that end up like with tips that bend over and like that, oh, it's like it's like Dapper Dan for your brushes. I'm definitely a Dapper Dan man now because
Pomade, I'm a Dapper Dan man.
it's a public market, son. Don't cuss.
Right.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
That is my number one favorite movie ever.
Oh, brother, we're up.
Oh yeah. The Coen brothers, that was their opus, that was their masterpiece. They can stop right there, they're done.
Big one out.
In there. That over there. Let's go check on the other ones. Yeah, you must tail sit. You're not gonna be. George says, born again brushes.
Amen. I'm telling you, I have saved these brushes. You know, obviously everybody knows that they use them. These brushes are not cheap, and that stuff. When I first did it, I'm thinking this is never gonna work. It just looks like putty. But then I started doing it. It got them clean. I mean, it got it all the way down into the ferrule, and then I could form it with my finger, just like doing like that. And then once I did, they say to let it dry, and it dried, and it was like pomade. And then I dipped it in water, and it held that shape. This one, oh, this brush is 2 years old, and before the other day, it had a hook to it that was wow, and now
It's back to being.
it's back to being what it should be. I love it. Oh, there's the red. People on tonight.
We did. For a while we didn't. See. Facebook's been kind of hit or miss lately.
I normally just go through YouTube anymore.
Yeah.
Facebook has not been my friend lately. Yeah, the big dragon's gonna be green. So that'll be yeah, I've got all the other chromatic. I got a white, black, red, blue. And I
got
was
a blue one right there.
yeah.
Got a black one up there.
I love that one.
Got an ice one up there. That's a McFarlane one.
Yeah. See, that one is that looks like the Nolzer version, but I've got the black that looks like that, but it's the young. That looks
Okay.
like an elder.
I think he's in the gargantuan. So
Yeah.
Painted the running board black as they should be.
Flat black.
No, cloth type.
Oh. I love how shiny that is, and it's gonna get even better when you put the cloth coat on it.
Just gotta wait for it to dry so we can deckle it. Now clear over it. You have a something I can clean these paint brushes off in?
It's alcohol.
Doesn't matter to me.
just don't dump it out.
Salute.
And don't drink it. Well, I mean, you can drink it if you want, but good luck.
You gonna die.
Yeah. We'll try to get you to the hospital before that happens, but you never know. Whoa.
Joe, I was painting black.
Yeah. That's why I like using alcohol to clean the brushes. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, I should own stock in 99%. I'm now buying it by the gallon.
Hard to find it in the store.
If you go to places like I go to Ace,
Yeah.
Lowe's has it in those big metal containers. But they look at you funny when you buy it. Like I walked into Ace and I said, "Do you guys have isopropyl alcohol in the big gallon containers?" She's like, "Why do you need it?" And I had to explain to her.
I don't care why.
Well, yeah. I mean, come on. You live in the meth capital of the world.
have better things to do than cook.
Well, I do too, but they don't know that. And, you know, it's just easier sometimes to explain it than it. I just want to look at her and go, do I really look like it?
Just be like, see, I have all my teeth. That's all you need to know.
Well, but I don't. That's the problem.
Oh.
My upper teeth are gone. Wait, man, you're missing your teeth. Yeah, and? You're a meth head.
On my salary, please.
No kidding. It's one of the jokes we used to tell. Is like, if you, when you do cocaine, it's just God's way of telling you make too much money.
Yeah. Alright. Let's peel the tape off the tree. Afraid that we can't rip anything off. Clamp off.
Clamp on.
Use my tweezers.
Remember some of your quick set? Thank you.
Decal fix.
No.
Oh, adhesive.
Quick set cement.
Game changer.
Almost sets faster than you can get the parts to do it. She's not ideal.
I don't need you, Joe. So I'm gonna set that on you.
I do the same thing. The only bad part about these paints, they dry so fast. I mean, they are just. Oof.
Alright. It's done.
You got the decals on it already?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're trash.
They are garbage decals.
So it's completely finished,
Completely finished.
except for a flat coat, or did you already do that?
They're flat too.
Wow. That looks awesome. Does it sit on its tail?
It does not sit on its tail.
Nice.
Fill it with fishing weights. Came unglued from the nose cone, so
That's all right. I took that OV10 is the same way, and I had to take the nose cone, and what I did is I made a positive out of some sticky tack, and then cast it in resin, the clear resin, and then I took some solder and some lead weights and molded my own so it fit in the nose. And I think it's not enough, which will suck.
Biggest problem I'm gonna have with the Eliminator is dingus assembling this incorrectly. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get the interior in it. 'Cause this one, the interior goes through the top, bottom.
Wow, that turned out really well.
Shiny.
Shiny. It sticks in your head.
all the scraping I did, real crappy. I'm assuming he had to use some sort of enamel.
Was that the one that was pre?
Yeah, it's pre-started. He had it partially painted and glued together. And I tried to disassemble it because he assembled it wrong. And it's going to cause me much frustration to finish. And I was unable to dissolve whatever glue he used.
Really?
Yeah, couldn't get it apart without.
Well, how are you gonna get the interior in there?
I don't know. Because it's supposed to, this comes off, or this goes on after the interior comes out from the top. So I don't know how to get it in there. I can fish it through the top, or through the bottom, but I'll have to do that, and then somehow glue it to the chassis. So the chassis is going to have to go in, with the interior just floating.
You can't glue it to the chassis?
No, because you can't put the interior straight up, you have to fish it in there.
Can you put
No.
the interior in first and glue it to the body and then put the chassis in?
I'll probably have to do something like that, but I don't know how yet. But yeah, it's gonna have to be mounted to the interior because I can't glue it to the chassis and put the chassis in.
George says Bronco has a heavy tail. Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Twin tails. So I had to mold it, and then hopefully it. And you know, who knew that it was going to be hard to find lead that I could melt? The fishing weights nowadays don't melt.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's hard to find lead because it's toxic.
Yeah. Are you showing off? Is that what you're showing off? Oh, see.
As
What-
he is.
Hey, wait a minute. You're a mechanic, aren't you? Can you get tire weights?
They're not made out of lead. They're made out of zinc.
But they melt.
Zinc melts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get you a 5-gallon bucket full. If you
I don't need that much.
I can get you a handful.
I'm a World War II guy. I don't have that many. All mine are tail draggers mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, if zinc
Wow.
zinc melts, yeah, I can hook you up.
It does. Well, it should.
Get you a Ziploc baggie of 'em next time I see you.
I'm willing to experiment.
Let's see.
Turtle in the Technicolor shell. That's those speed paints. I haven't done any highlighting or anything. All I did was just stay in the lines.
Okay, lead melts at 621 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
See, zinc 787.
So it does a little hotter,
Yeah.
but it's still oven reachable. I can get it to melt on an oven. I've got a little crucible that I can
Oh,
just
okay.
put on
I'm
a
like,
burner.
that ain't gonna go under.
No, she'd be
Hey,
not
let's-
happy with that.
Let's go booth cam. There you go.
Getting the shell. She's not. Morla's not done yet, but looking pretty good. And then we have dead Morla. Yeah, every miniature that she gets a dead version of them. And she dies a lot. Yeah. Live version, dead version. And then, because I asked her, I said, so do you want the dead version to be all, like, bloody and cut up and everything? And she's like, no.
I did more detail on the engine than on the real one.
Are you going to plumb it?
No. It's too much. Yeah, on the real one, it's all chrome. They didn't red out the ZZ, but I'm like, no, screw it. I'm gonna red out the ZZ.
I think the real one is redded out, isn't it? It's
just,
not?
It's just etched. It's just brushed chrome.
No.
But I'm like, I
Hard
want
to
to red it
duplicate
out.
like that.
Yeah, it was.
I think it looks better like that.
It does look better like that, and I was like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Don't breathe.
yeah, that was one of those. Didn't take me very long, but it definitely took some of that.
Well, that's gonna go in here.
Wow, that shell did turn out really good. I gotta hand it to her. I think it. I'm not gonna tell her because then I'll never get near the end of it.
There's it sitting on the chassis.
And the interior doesn't.
It mounts to this, but it
So that's
won't-
just that's all
it
it
will
is.
not go straight in there.
Well then. Oh, so it would have to go down through the bottom. Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it can't no matter. You have to do it sideways,
Ooh.
fish it up in there. It's gonna be I'm not gonna do that live because there's gonna be cursing.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do something with the grill. I'm not gonna be black.
I wouldn't do. Or
I'm gonna brush. I think I'm gonna dry brush it.
dry brush it
Silver.
with some silver. Yeah.
Yeah. And I might tape off the edge of it, then do just the grill with the dry brush and do the rest of it. That's
That'd
the
be
plan.
good.
That's the plan. Yeah.
Can I get into that bottom left desk drawer? Where'd she put that back in there? Give me the suite. Thank you. Here is quick set back to you. Thank you.
Wet sand in this bed. Hair or something.
There's a product for nose weight called Liquid Gravity. They're tiny metal balls. Yes, I've seen Liquid Gravity. Stuff's expensive here in the States.
Everything's expensive.
Crazy expensive. So, hello Aunt Joanne. Hello Mommykins Angela.
This is almost done. So this box.
That's when Matt's is done.
Heck, did I just? Oh, it's Jimmy.
Ah.
The photo inspector.
What about gallium?
Gallium? Ooh. Don't know about gallium.
Galleon?
Corey.
Corey, enlighten us.
I know it's a ship. Spanish galleon.
Corey, where were you for Eastwood night?
Best idea ever.
So I'm working on a piece of photo etch, which is one little tiny metal. Let's go change it back to, let's go map 1. So I'm working on this little piece of metal, bending it right here. This is the heads-up display from my F-15. Jim is working on finishing up his miniature painting using the Army Painter Speed paints, which is really cool. Watch earlier, he does a whole little explanation about it. And then over here in the booth camp with
Not in the
Matt.
booth.
Oh, give him a second.
I mean, I'm done for the night. But
No,
He's taking pictures.
he's taking pictures. A little bit in the dual cam here. Oh. He is currently taking pictures of his ZZ Top Eliminator with the beautiful gloss coat that he's got on it.
She's trying it. We should
She
find,
knows how to use them.
we should find some figures.
yeah, right.
I know how to put a beard on them. Wouldn't be that
You
hard.
need to print me
Oh,
the ZZ Top.
okay. I need a pen. And normally I carry a notebook around with people like, you should 3D print that. Yes, I should. And I write it down. ZZ Top 3D print. What scale was that?
This is 124. 124.
So that would be 1/72nd would be the closest. 28 millimeters too big for that, so I'll find something. You also already find like some with the furry guitars.
Yeah.
I mean, finding the girls is easy because you know nerds or perverts.
Let's see. We're going Mama's. Alright. He says low melting point, as dense as mercury, but non toxic. For gallium.
Where do you find
Oh.
that?
Oh, he's talking about the metal gallium.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes, Man with No Name 1.
Come on. 148, maybe. George says.
For the scale?
That's what he said.
No.
No, it's too small for that.
That's 148.
Yeah. Where's the car?
A little bigger. Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
bad.
Nah, it's gotta be bigger.
What is this?
It's a ground crew for an F-15.
Oh, he's wearing. I'm like, what is he got over his mouth?
Microphone.
He looks like Bane. No, Mr. Wayne, I expect you to die. But they're actually sound power phones, which the Air Force doesn't use. Just saying. Wow, turned into a rivet counter. Somebody's shooting now. I don't know how clean you like your pallets, but I'm trying to get them as clean as I can get them. Is that the trash? Nope.
There's also there's that bucket right down there. Is
Yeah, I got two of them too. I got this big recycling one in Murray. I need the airbrush pot. Can dump this in it. Did we dump the alcohol in that?
You dump it in the
Oh, that's right. We have.
down right there.
We have a trash.
Right there in front.
Oh. Good year. Very good year. Find these little cups. I use them for mixing colors and stuff for my airbrush. They're plastic shot glasses at Dollar General. You can pick up a package of 100 of them for like 50 cents. The only thing I don't like is got little side ridges in there, so when you go to mix them, it hits them. But I like using my battery-powered mixer.
We finish up these guys and we're ready to wind up for tonight. That's crooked.
I know I packed it in here. Let's see if I can get it packed out.
Alright. Hey, it's 9:58. So, now we got more people watching on Facebook than we have on anything else.
Too late.
Yeah. We're starting to smell a little pumpkin-y, so we're trying to turn into pumpkins.
Pumpkin-y?
Yep. So,
Don't you people ever go to bed?
yes. Alright.
Sorry, I go home and let the dog out anyway.
Yep.
Stupid dog.
I think we're calling it quits tonight for Mom with the Mats. Thank you for watching. Catch us up next week. Let's see. Well, let's see what time we're on. Next week's my son's birthday, so we'll have to. On Wednesday, so we'll have to see. So tune in. We'll let you know. Check Facebook when we post up. So, well, thank you for watching. Enjoy the night. And remember, the Man with No Name trilogy won the the best Eastwood movies. So, and thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. Thanks for being part of us. And remember, like, share, and subscribe. Facebook and YouTube. And we're still looking for our 350th, I think, member on YouTube. And I think we're over 200 on Facebook.
When do you get the silver plaque?
You got a lot of people.
347. Right.
347?
That's pretty.
Okay.
Subscribers.
Yep. So good night, everybody. And as always, I'm Matt. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I'm honorary Matt.
Yep.
I am Iron Man.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Model on, and we will catch you next time. Good
That's
night,
not my thing
guys.
here, Lee.
Bye bye.
Sign off.
Good night, Facebook.